Okay. Hey guys, this is basically part 2 of the live Q&A. Hopefully this one will be, allow me to have the person on another screen, because it didn't let me do that the last time. Let me see. Okay. Well, let me do that. Okay. Okay, awesome. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can add you. I wasn't able to add the previous person, and it's not letting me do it. I have no idea why. Because my app is newly updated, so I'm not sure. But thank you for joining us. You do a lot. I know you do wholesaling, you do lending. What else all do you do, and what is your main, basically your main focus and your bread and butter of real estate? And I'm just gonna need you to comment, because I'm not sure why it's not letting me add people to my feed. I tried it on my laptop and I tried it on my phone, and it's just not working for some reason. That was the reason we got started late. And if you guys aren't friends with, or you don't follow Devin, I suggest looking at his feed, because you can have a really good laugh every single day, but also learn a lot at the same time. Okay. Yeah, same with me on wholesaling. My husband and I recently dissolved the partnership, and we started our company, MTW Properties, up, and I could completely understand that point of basically having to revamp everything. Okay, and is that pronounced mogul? I think it's pronounced mogul, because I used to think it was mogul, but I heard someone say mogul. But mogulsolutions.co is his website, and it'll go up next week, everyone. Well, today's July 5th, so next week, a week from today, would be July the 12th. Leads. Leads. 225 calls. What, do you do your cold calling yourself, or do you use, like, what's it called? Mojo dialing or something like that? Do you use a software, or do you do your own calling? So, because I remember I was gonna work with, I'm not gonna drop any names because this person is kind of blacklisted in Memphis right now. But he invited me to work for him last year, and the software that we all signed up with was like Mojo dialing, if I'm not mistaken. But I use Mojo dialing. Yeah, yeah. Instagram is very distracting. I still do my own cold calling right now because I only call my driving for dollar leads, so I don't have that many to call. Unless it's like, dead, then I put them on an auto dialer with um I'm not gonna release that product name simply because it's not the best, and I don't want to recommend anything to anyone if I don't like it all that much. But yeah, do, doing your own calls is very distracting, especially if you're using a cell phone. So yeah, and it does get tiring talking to people for no matter how long. But yeah, I was supposed to use Mojo for that particular investor, and just glad that I didn't get all the way involved because he soon got blacklisted after he invited me to work for him. So you might know who I'm talking about, but we're just not going to say anything right now. But as far as financing goes, like, I don't want to ask too many details that seem inappropriate for you to share. So if I ask a question that is like, I can't ask that, just let me know. But do you work with a partner with that, or like you have your own financing that comes with it? Oh yeah, I definitely see how Mojo could be a benefit to someone who's like ordering lists. But if you're not ordering lists and you don't have a bunch of phone numbers to call, I don't recommend getting it. Like, you don't want to pay for something and you're not using it. Because, like, with me, I wouldn't need it. I don't really do lists like that. I usually work through referrals and finding driving for dollar leads. Stop. His name is everywhere, but I don't want to say it. I don't have time. It's not my place to say. I'm pretty sure everyone has that one. I don't know if it's definitely not just investors, but in any field, everyone just has that one person in their, hey Melvin, I really appreciate you watching. But everyone has that one person in their city who is just like, man, you can't do business with this guy. Like, and then unfortunately, it makes our entire city look bad because when you sell things to out-of-state buyers, out-of-state investors, out-of-the-country investors, it's just like, are all wholesalers or all investors in Memphis shady like that? And it's like, no, we're not all like that. It's just this guy. I'm surprised he's still in business. But hey, anyway. But yeah, with the financing, is it like, stop. I didn't say his name, you guys. So if you see it in the comments, I didn't say it. Alright. But anyway, with the financing, is that your own capital that you're using? or are you using a partner and you guys are like doing it like that, or how does that work? Because eventually I'm going to be needing some funding, but I will need it for long-term investments. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing any flips or anything that soon. But yeah, that's a huge question that I know many people have. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna read this to you guys. He says, I basically broker loans like a loan originator, finance purchase rehabs with as low as a 550 credit score, no DTI requirements, no tax statements needed, up to 90% of the purchase covered, 100% of the rehab covered. And that's awesome. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, you guys. And that just goes to show that you can't do bad business with people repeatedly, and it just catches up with you. Unfortunately, you know, it people do it for some reason. I don't know. Oh yeah, I know you buy your own stuff. You guys, Melvin actually bought my first wholesale deal. It was a house kind of like in the ghetto, and it was a burnout. And I don't remember. Hold on. Nah, I don't think I have that HUD statement with me right now. I have my other ones, but yeah. Okay, so there's two different types of loans. Of course, there's two different types of loans. I could figure that. So okay, so for the long term financing, would you have to refinance with the bank after a certain amount of time? Because I heard that some people have to do that, but I'm not sure. That if yours doesn't work like that, then yeah. We're glad you have a cool storage. Oh, you guys, while Devin's typing, Melvin is actually admin to another wholesaling group called, is it Wholesaling Masterminds? I forgot the entire name. Um, but that is run by Hamza Ibrahim, and he's awesome. Melvin's awesome. Super cool guys in the industry. And if you need some, like, I'm not sure if they do like mentorship programs, but I know Hamza has a course out. You could buy his course. But if you guys have any questions for like super complicated things, because I'm still a beginner myself, but I know I can relate to people who are just getting in there. But if you guys have any questions for people who have been in the game for a while, Melvin and Hamza are great. Hi, Shawnee. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I want to do more lives with you guys. This one, I just wanted to have people who I know involved, so it'll be like easier to break the ice. Wholesale mastermind group, yeah. And you can find that Facebook group. It's in mine. It's like the suggested group. I think like yeah. Under my pages, MTW Properties and Tierra Ellie, it should be suggested group wholesaling mastermind group. And that's like a huge thing. You always want to find great people to work with, even if you're not in Memphis and you may never meet these people in person. You see, like, some of you have seen their live videos, you see their posts, they're hilarious and they're actual people. They're not like gurus and like robotic or staged. They're just very real people, and that's the kind of, model that you want to follow. Because when you're getting your leads and you're going to people's houses and everything, you don't want to seem like, I don't know, I mean, I guess a word to say would be you don't want to seem too bougie when you go in because people get turned off by that. They they don't like it unless it's high end real estate. Um, then you want to learn how to be an actual person. Devin, I forgot what question I asked you. What did I ask you? Okay, okay. You said the rehab loans are short term, 13-month interest only. My cash out refi loan is for rent ready homes or a home you have owned at least 30 days and already rehabbed. A 30-year term, no DTI requirement. No tax statements, as low as 4.9 interest rate, no balloon or fixed rate, and does a repair to your credit. I guess you meant okay. Is it still going? All right. Unlimited buying power up to 80% ARV for properties for purchases, up to 75% ARV for cash or refi. Okay. Alright, well that works really well for me. Thank you. I was gonna go to you anyway, but I'm glad I have clarity. Okay, Shawnee says, I've been in a funk with my wholesaling. I'm up at the point of giving up. Oh, don't give up at all. Like, don't give up because as soon as you give up, someone's gonna call you. Yeah, like Melvin said, come to their group too. We do a lot of like interchanging and stuff. Hamza posts in my group, I post in their group. It's a lot of information to share. It's a lot of money to make. I know what it feels like to be in that little funk because I closed my first bird dog deal after 3 months of studying. And then after that, it got dry. So then I got like discouraged and I was like, oh, all right, well, okay, that was it. That was just, I did this once and it's not going to happen again. And you can't let your mind get there. Because if you let your mind get to, like, I'm going to give up, then you're going to give up. And either someone's going to call you and you're going to have to reject them, or you're never going to be able to get completely out of the situation you're in. Because let's just say that, real estate was really what you were supposed to do, right? And real estate creates the most millionaires, period. It just does because it's an abundance of land. It's an abundance of providing housing for people. It's an abundance of providing a place for someone to run their business. You're providing one of the most needed services in all of humankind. So with that, you don't want to give up simply because, like, it for one, it's the easiest. So you always want to have a legacy behind your name. So on top of already, doing something that is not, I don't want to, the work is not easy itself, but it's just so available. You don't want to just give that up just because, it's getting hard. Everything's hard. If things were not hard, everyone would do them, and not everyone is built to be able to run a business. Not everyone is built to be able to do real estate or talk to people or have, long conversations with people about, selling their houses. Not everybody has the compassion either. And those people don't get far at all. If you don't have compassion for people, no one's going to want to sell you their house. There was this one time in particular, a guy came all the way to Memphis from Chicago. He went to Mississippi first or Florida or something, and then he came to Memphis. And he just didn't have the right mindset. The guy ended up being homeless here for a little bit. The reason I know that is because I let him stay in my house for a day, and then we kicked him out the next day because he just did not have the right mindset about anything. So here I am, at the time 19 years old, with my 20-year-old husband, and we have our son in our house, and he's like, you guys do real estate? Well, why don't you live in a mansion? Why don't you have a brand new car? And I'm like, first of all, we just got started in real estate probably a few months ago. All right, I'm 19, he's 20 years old. The fact that we have 2 cars and we have our own 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house, and you've been in real estate for 4 years, you haven't closed any deals. How can you say this to my face when I'm using my money for my business and I'm not just spending it on crazy stuff because he tried to like have his nice clothes and stuff, and it's like, but you have no money right now. So, Shawnee, again, hopefully you're still watching. I'm not sure who's still on the feed right now. I cannot see who's on the feed, and that's really annoying. But anyway, if you're still watching, don't give up. Because as long as you have the right mindset and you know that you're not gonna use your powers for evil, I mean, you'll be able to crush it. Let me see. What other? So for Devin, how important is credit for when you're getting a loan? Because I know you said that your credit score could be 550, but you can have a 550 credit score and have some crazy stuff from the past on there. So, how important is credit, and how important is your credit history when applying for a loan or a real estate loan? I cannot even see my shirt. Okay. Alright, so 550 for one rehab loan, 50,000 minimum purchase, and rehab costs can't exceed the purchase price. So, for a 600 credit score and up, no minimum purchase price, rehab costs can exceed purchase price. Okay, so like, let's just say the house has a $100,000 ARV. Okay, I'll wait. Okay, so okay, so you can't have more than $10,000 in collections. All right, that's a lot of money. Like, it's not, but it is. It's just like, that's a lot of money to be defaulted on if you don't have like, I don't know. I could only accept that if it was like a deal gone wrong, not like a car. Like, you buy a car and you just stop paying on it, and then that goes into collections. That's just weird, and that's an absurd amount of money for that type of situation. But if it's like a deal gone wrong or something, and then you get $10,000 in the hole, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty simple. The lower the credit score, the stricter the policy is to purchase real estate. So, like, if you have a 550 credit score, let's just say the house ARV is $100,000, right? And you're able to buy it for, let's just say, 30,000. It would not be okay for it to have $35,000 in repair costs, right? Yes. I actually have a non-profit plan that I'm working on myself. I would love to like involve more people on it, but I want it to be more set in stone before I like publicize it. yeah, I got what you meant. I got what you meant. Wait, what was my question? Oh, yeah. I said the purchase of the house is $30,000, right? And the repairs can be no more than $30,000 if you have a 550 credit score. Is that correct? If the ARV is $100,000. Okay, so he said 65,000 in, you'll be fine. That's under. Do a full rehab, meaning take the property to the break, and the value will skyrocket with a full rehab. I'm not saying his name in my video, okay? Because I'm not gonna give. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Karma is real, man. I don't know why people don't think karma is real. It'll catch up with you. But how long has it been? Okay, it's been almost 30 minutes. Wow. Okay. Comment down your social media, your website, your phone number, anything that anyone can contact you by to ask for your services, whether that is buying a wholesale deal from you or if they want financing options or whatever. Just leave all that in the comments. Man, y'all are funny. Now, I was not kidding you guys when I said that his page is kind of popping. So like, it'll either have you rolling on the floor, kind of like I was a second ago, or you'll be in your feelings, like thinking and reevaluating your entire life because you're like, where are my morals right now? Like, what am I thinking? Okay, I'm not sure when my next live Q&A will be. Of course, I gotta figure out what's up with the, the featuring issue, because I've seen people feature other people in their videos, and I tried it on my phone and my laptop, and neither worked, so I don't know, but I'll figure that out next time, or I'll just host it live in person. I'll be in my office soon, so I'll probably just invite them to my office. Alright, hopefully you guys see Devin's information all in the comments. His Instagram is highclassmogul. Website is mogulsolutions.co. His phone number is 901-494-1362. And make sure you add him as a friend or follow him on Facebook because he's really funny. And or his posts are like super real, and it'll something to think about. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this. These videos will be on my YouTube channel next week. I'm not sure if I'll do it. Well, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Okay. Yeah, see? I don't know. But, alright. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!